Hi, this is Sagi from Salto. In this video, I'm going to walk you through Salto's granular deployment feature, which basically gives you the ability to select the specific changes you want to deploy instead of pushing all the changes to the next org, by that overriding the values you already have in your target environment. This feature is applicable for all metadata types, but it's very useful when you want to deploy large objects that are likely to be modified by multiple team members. For example, permission sets, profiles, layouts, lightning pages, flows, etc. So let's see it in action. So I'm starting by creating the deployment. In this case, I want to align my sandboxes, sandbox 1 and sandbox 2. I name my deployment and I'm clicking compare and deploy. Salto will now calculate all the differences between the two sandboxes and will organize them in a table. So that on its own, I think, is a very nice capability because it allows you to see all the differences without having to document everything. And all the differences are categorized by a metadata type, but also by the change type. So it can be an addition, a modification, a deletion. You can use the tabs to see the changes by their state. In this case, I'm going to filter by a page layout. I can also, by the way, search for the element. So I can type here product. I can see the change element that I want to deploy. So Salto found two changes to the product layout. One of them is a deletion of a field, and the second one is an addition of a field. So you can see that at this stage I have a complete control over whether I want to include both of the changes in my deployment or just one. So I can either click here on the layout column element and include both of the changes, but I can also untick one of them. For example, I can remove the deletion. I'm not sure if I want to delete this field, and I can include just the addition of the new field. Once I'm done, Salto also looking for required dependencies. So you can see here the red label. If I click on it, I can see that the field that I want to add to my layout doesn't exist in my sandbox. I can also see it if I go back to the element. So you can see that Salto found that this field is missing in the other sandbox, in sandbox 2. So I can really quickly add it to my deployment. Yeah, so once I have both of them selected, I can click preview deployment. And this is the deployment preview where you can see I have the page layout update and I have the field update, and I can go ahead and deploy it. I'm not going to do it now, but this is how it would look like. So yeah, a very cool feature, gives our users a lot of control over what to deploy, so they won't need to bring everything with them.